Well, welcome back to The Witness. I am your humble host, SpoonsAsunder. And I did find another puzzle that I could probably solve during the editing of this game, as I just happened to do, apparently. But the one down in that tunnel actually looked solvable, now that I know what these things, the ones with the dots, or the squares, or whatever they are. As long as I know how these work, now that I do, I think I can solve at least one of them down there. And I might go back to the desert place in this episode as well. But I'm having more fun with this game than I was expecting to. And I'm going the wrong way while I'm talking, of course, because I'm distracted. But yeah, so I actually am enjoying this game, despite the lectures, of course. I still don't like those. This, I'm gonna just try to do the other solution, see if it does anything differently. Because I really don't see why. Oh, now it's turning it. What did the other one do then? Anything? Nothing? Nothing? Tra-la-la? No. I don't know what the other one did. Maybe there was something on the back side of it that was being powered instead. I'll just leave that going. See if anything looks different. It might be connected to some of the things down here. There's the lecture hall. I do not have another pattern for that, but it looks like I'll probably be getting more. But it was these, or at least this one, that I think I know how to solve now, because this just needs this pattern. And that I can probably do. But I still have to separate the black dots from everything else, as I learned in the last one, so they do need to be separate from these as well. Like that doesn't work. That almost works. Maybe I don't have to isolate these from the others. I'm not sure. This almost works. It's just that bottom one there is connected to the black ones. The only problem. I would think that it would be impossible to actually isolate all of these, because you can't get all four corners. You can do it like this, but then you don't get the right pattern of the orange ones. Get a lot of them that almost work, like this one. Almost works, but it doesn't have the right. It only has what, 1, 2, 3 of the 4 shapes that I need. This would be easily solvable if I could like just make the line split somehow and do this on both sides. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. And this one, I'm still unclear about this symbol, these, because the only other puzzle that was like meant to teach me how those mean, what those mean, and how to use them, was the one that looked like it had panels covering it. So I'm really not sure if I'm even interpreting what they mean correctly, which of course is a problem. But both of these are about isolating the center square here, which is pretty much impossible to do without some mechanic that I don't know about, like splitting it or something. So maybe I was wrong about being able to solve this one. Oh well, I guess I'll look around some more. And I don't remember if I've seen those triangles in other puzzles or not. See, this one I was able to solve because there was a blank square there to get into the room. But the other ones don't have a blank square. Like, I can't do that. I don't know why it was trying to tell me that to get into the room, because the other ones are just not possible to do this same way. Weird. This does look like a room that I'll be coming back to a lot, though. Sadly. I'm going back up past the apple puzzles now, because I want to see if that windmill is doing anything differently up there by the little drawings. Yeah, I didn't see anything different that the power would have done to the other one. It's just moving the windmill which I'm not even sure is a relevant thing to do. But I might as well look, so, you know, I came back. There's nothing obviously different. Nothing really in the window either. Oh, well. I wonder if that thing will turn into another gun or something. To shoot another laser. Who knows? Over here I was noticing when I was editing this that there are all these lines in the sand. And they might mean nothing, but I thought they might have something to do with the puzzles over here. It might just be part of the pattern. But just in case, I wanted to come back and see what they were. Because they seem to be pretty clearly in a certain spot on this pattern, these little circles. So maybe there's a line puzzle that corresponds to that. There was one that, yeah, this one was working, but I don't know the path for it. It might be in the lines. I don't think so. This doesn't have the same layout as that one. Oh, and I can actually go down to the little beach here. Apparently there were stairs over here that I didn't see. So this is another something. Other than the blue ones, I could probably solve this. I don't know what the blue ones mean. Are they similar to the white ones at all? Not white, yellow. The black ones, I mean. I don't know what I'm saying today. It can't be to leave it open because I have to cover every angle. But I'm thinking maybe they're just like the yellow ones except you can't combine them? No, that can't be because this one is isolated and we all know that that does not work unless it's on an edge. This one I could isolate by going like that. But this one's impossible. These must work differently. Is it going to tell me if I screw it up? No, it's not. Maybe I actually have to finish the race. No, but it still won't tell me. Okay, well maybe there's an instructional somewhere around. It's so pretty though. Hope I don't wander all the way over here just for there to be nothing. It's the same one. Actually, this one is slightly different because it has different lines. Right, it's this one. My bad. Why is this here? I'll take another screenshot because why not? I don't get why they're putting so many of those here. The same puzzle. And that was all that was over there. Anything on this side of the stairs? Maybe? Maybe? No. Nothing at all. Nothing at all, except for the sea, which sucks. Oh, I walked up this little ramp thing and there's another one of these, so that's good.
I maintain that the cosmic religious feeling is the strongest and noblest motive for scientific research. Only those who realize the immense efforts and, above all, the devotion without which pioneer work in theoretical science cannot be achieved are able to grasp the strength of the emotion out of which alone such work, remote as it is from the immediate realities of life, can issue. What a deep conviction of the rationality of the universe, and what a yearning to understand, were it but a feeble reflection of the mind revealed in this world, Kepler and Newton must have had to enable them to spend years of solitary labor in disentangling the principles of celestial mechanics. Those whose acquaintance with scientific research is derived chiefly from its practical results easily develop a completely false notion of the mentality of the men who, surrounded by a skeptical world, have shown the way to kindred spirits scattered wide through the world and through the centuries. Only one who has devoted his life to similar ends can have a vivid realization of what has inspired these men and given them the strength to remain true to their purpose in spite of countless failures. It is cosmic religious feeling that gives a man such strength. A contemporary has said, not unjustly, that in this materialistic age of ours, the serious scientific workers are the only profoundly religious people. Albert Einstein, 1930.
I mean, nothing against Einstein or anything, but that seems like a leap in logic to me to say that religious people are the only ones that are going to be that devoted to science. Because, I mean, inspiration, yes, I can see why religious beliefs, or any belief for that matter, would be able to inspire devotion to any pursuits, such as science, or any of the sciences, in fact. But to say that it's the best or the only way to attain that level of devotion, I think is a little naive, to be honest. I know I'm calling Einstein naive at this point, but you can't just single out one group like that. People will draw inspiration from whatever they want to draw inspiration from. Religion can be one of those. I fully admit that. I am definitely not a religious person, so take this with whatever bias you think I have, but I really don't think that is the only pathway to be devoted to something, be that science or any other ideal. It just is not the only way. I was hoping that there'd be a way down to the shore here, down to that little estuary that I could find, because I'm getting stuck on like all the puzzles that I'm missing the symbols for. So I really need a different way to progress, because I got nothing at the moment. So this isn't powered, and it won't be until I can get down there. Maybe over here is a way down, like across the lake. And I need to find a new direction. Did I even take this little route? I don't think I did. Was it that simple? I just needed to... Yeah, here's the bridge. Okay. This one I can probably solve. Like this. No, I have to do that one last. I can cut it down the middle, right? There's no point in... Yeah, that works. I can make it two different groups of black ones. So that's the first door. I do know how to do this one too now, so that should be doable. Do the orientations actually matter on these? Because they aren't tilted? Is that what it is? I can still merge them. I would have to do this or something. And I can't get back up there. That wouldn't even work because that wasn't part of it. Yeah. For this to be part of the symbol, if it was in this orientation, I'd have to have another row. So either the orientation doesn't matter, or I'm missing something. Oh, it's only 3. What was I doing? It's 3 by 1, not... Okay. But that still doesn't work. Can I make this then? I think I can. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Well, actually, I can make this shape. If the other puzzle is anything to go on, when I merged these, it didn't have to be specifically at its location as long as it was part of the merged shape. So I can keep its orientation and possibly merge it with this one. Maybe if I put it on this side and, you know, treat it like that. Well, okay. If I put these next to each other into that shape, that works. Sort of, but they're not right. No, they're not in the right place. Yeah, all the ways of merging these, like, if the orientation didn't matter, again, this solution should work. There's plenty of them that should have worked. I just don't get how that's possible. is in order to keep this in this orientation, it has to be right here. Because there's no way I could move it without changing the orientation. Move right, and this one's impossible. This one here, I could do, no, couldn't do that. I was thinking I could somehow do this. These symbols are so cryptic. Alright, they obviously put in a second barrier for a reason there. So I should probably look around a little more over here, because I haven't done this whole area. And maybe that'll let me in. I still have no idea about these humming obelisks. I don't know if this one's even humming. Can I get down here? I might. No. I can't. At least not this way. Ooh, that's a pretty door. I want in there. Can I go in there and solve this? No, I can't. There's a wire. What opens that door? It goes underground. Through there down to the area that I don't know how to get to yet. And this was, yeah, this was just the other side of this, so I actually could have just walked over here from that place as well. It's a lot of these areas that were easily accessible that I just didn't go to for whatever reason. So, this is a bunch of new puzzles that maybe I can solve if I can find the first one. Is it this? That looks very simple. Okay, why did I do that? It's timed. Okay, so if I go in there, I won't be able to get back out? Or will I? Because there's one on the other side too. It definitely closes again. But why is it timed? Let's do that. And go down here. See what's what at least. This is a nothing puzzle. I don't know the path for that. I know it's gonna time out and I'm gonna be stuck down here, but yep, there it goes. Is this just the shadow of the branches? That would be kind of cool. If I just have to avoid the shadow. That's what it was. Okay, that's simple enough. I like those, where it's actually just a simple maze, more or less. Wouldn't this shift with the time of day, though? Now what? Oh, the door has to be open. To see that one. If that's the only reason that it was timed, I will be very happy about that. Because I can definitely solve this in the time it takes to close the door. No, stop being all sensitive. There we go. What? Why? That's what it was. There's something else throwing a shadow that I need to move as well. Because this one is most definitely this path. Isn't that the same that I just did? I don't know. It seemed to have worked, but it didn't work. I don't get it. Let's see what this opened first. A whole new area, so maybe I should solve the rest of these puzzles instead. No, zoom in correctly, please. There. Just the branches, right? So the bars I should ignore. Know what that means? Let's do this. Yep. And these branches. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. right? There's a bunch of these. What is this? What is the... Oh. Thanks. There's a whole grid of them. So... Here... Here... Here? I think. Yes. Okay. Always second guessing myself. Isn't it just... Okay. That was an extra easy one for some reason. This one's a tilted one. But it should still be fine. This. This. And this. Yeah. I like those types of mazes. Because they're not too bad. This goes two ways, doesn't it? It does. It splits off into a couple more of these, or it goes over that way. I'll do that way next. This is a bunch of progress, at least. What even is that plant? Okay. It starts in the shade, though. How does that work? Am I supposed to just follow the path of it this time? Follow the shadow instead of avoid it? Switching it up? Okay. Why not switch it up? Was this a different color line? Is that the way it's going to be like? And this line means follow the shadow, and the other one means don't follow the shadow. I think it was different color. Because these are blue, these are red, so yes. Red is avoid it, blue is follow it. That should be easy to remember. I say, as I will probably forget it. Here, here, and here. Not gonna follow exactly. Where do you go? This way? This way. Huh. This shadow. Yeah. This way? Might have been this. Can't tell, it's right in the middle. But it should be this. Yes, it is. Oh, come on. Zoom in properly. This is just a giant shadow. Here, here, here. Here. That's broken. That's broken. Does that matter? I don't think it matters. It does matter. Okay, so does it mean go around the outside? It means this branch. Is this? Okay. I guess those are technically connected. I hear it opening something. Was that the last one that opened the tree gate? That'd be cool. I think it was. I think it was. It was. Half of it, still. Oh, I need the other half. Okay. To get that shadow. Okay, let's see if the other path does it. I hate all these trees getting stuck on them. I like the trees. I don't like them being in my way. This way. Why? Why? You should go away. I need to solve this. Okay, these are purple, so I'm just gonna guess. Maybe this way. It was that way. Okay. Cool. They're gonna get progressively worse, though. I'm not supposed to actually be looking through the trees, right? Because that's nearly impossible to tell what's casting that shadow. I probably am supposed to notice based on what's on the orange. Yeah, that's what it is. Because of how shadows work, it will be the rest of it on the orange panels here. Perspective and all that. Gotta wrap my head around it, so it's there. And then I can go... What? I can't get to that? Wouldn't let me. This, then down. It won't let me actually do it unless I can physically see it. I have to be right up in this. Okay, well it's this. This. Like that. There. Messing with my mind. There's a bunch of these. Ooh, and another door over there. Which I don't know if it's useful at all. But I will be finishing these up in the next video because I am all out of time for this one. Many thanks for watching this episode, and until next time, may your spoons rain.